Ms. Harrison, you are suing the defendant, Ms. Lofton, for $2,249, claiming that she failed to deliver a custom-made prom dress before the agreed deadline. Not only were you forced to purchase a replacement dress, but you also claimed that the defendant's lack of professionalism and hostility caused a significant amount of emotional distress. Ms. Lofton, you claim the plaintiff violated your business policies, she disrupted your design process, and she refused a refund. You also argue that it was the plaintiff's behavior that was hostile, and you remained professional despite delays caused by a medical issue, so you believe that you owe her nothing.
Right.
All right. So, Ms. Harrison, your daughter was going to prom, and you wanted to get her a custom-made prom dress.
Yes.
How'd you find the defendant? Have you had to work with her before?
I know her, yeah, through Facebook, but also my sister. My sister is a photographer and shot New York Fashion Week. They went to New York together. I know she does great work. I've seen her work. I'm not doubting that at all.
Okay.
That's why I wanted her to make my daughter's dress.
All right. Ms. Lofton, how long have you been a designer and a seamstress?
40 years.
40 years. And you brought an example of your work. Okay, so obviously this isn't your daughter's prom dress, but this is something that you've worked on?
Yes, this
for
is
others.
from this season, about 3 weeks ago.
Okay, and how long did it take you to make this?
2 days.
2 days?
Yes.
Wow, all right, that's impressive. So what was the agreement, Ms. Harrison, when you had a consultation, you said?
Yeah, we had a consultation. Everything went great. I went to her house. We met. We talked about what I wanted, my ideas. When I say she was great, I felt confident that we were going to come out with a beautiful dress.
Did you have pictures to show her?
Yeah, I showed her examples of what I wanted.
Is that what you submitted to us?
Yes, the black dress is pretty much the idea of it, but the top of it was going to be different.
Okay. Ms. Lofton, tell me about your process for custom-made orders.
Okay, so when you first contact me, I send you a guideline of the process. You have to read all of my policies before you even see me.
But how do you ensure that they have read it?
In order for them to place the order, they have to read the policies and the rules because it has the instructions in it.
Did you read this?
She never sent me anything telling me to go look at her rules, policies,
have evidence that I sent.
Hold on, we're not going to talk over each other.
I believe she did say something about look at her page, which I did look at. I was willing to follow her rules and procedures of no contact, so that's not the issue.
So, Ms. Lofton, talk about this no contact policy you have.
I do work for women all over the nation.
Okay.
And because I have so many dresses to do, I'm doing like 5 to 6 dresses a week, I cannot deal with babysitting anybody. So once you place your order, you're supposed to just sit down and wait for me to contact you. Because when your dress comes up, then I'm going to go over everything with you, reiterate everything.
How long do people typically wait without any contact?
About 3 to 4 months, sometimes longer.
How much are these dresses usually going for?
$1,200 to $3,000.
And you expect these clients, once they have told you what they wanted, to sit still, be quiet for 3 to 4 months.
And they do it every year.
Okay, so what happens when they do reach out?
I'll give them grace for like 1 or 2 times, just like I extended to Mrs. Harrison.
What do you mean you give them grace?
I give them grace because the thing is, when I'm in the workroom, I don't have access to anybody. I'm working around the clock. You got to realize I'm going without food. I'm going without sleeping sometimes.
Yeah, but that's something you put on yourself, right?
I know.
Okay, so I think
I'm in high demand. It's only one of me.
Listen, I get it. You do great work. But have you ever thought about maybe hiring somebody to maybe receive these calls, these questions, because I can understand that when girls are really excited about prom, and their parents want to know updates, especially because they're giving you thousands of dollars, for them to ask a question, they shouldn't really be penalized for it, right?
Some of them do, but the rest of them, they don't even try because they already know my workload. Now, when your time comes up in line, and then I'm calling you, and I'm saying, okay, and I'm making sure every little detail, because the thing is, I don't do fittings. When you come get your dress, it's not a fitting, you're picking it up.
Okay.
I'm that good.
Judge Juarez.
This is the famous no contact provision. If you call and aggravate me, I will push your order to the end of the line and do it at my discretion. Again, my time is very limited, so don't call me, I'll call you.
There it is.
So that's the no contact.
And I understand that. I'm a stylist. If I make custom wigs, so if you're making something custom and you're doing something, I don't need you like, well, when are you going to be done? That was not the situation here. I contacted her one time. The first time I contacted her, it went left.